As July 25th approaches ever closer, tons more information has been revealed about Season 13, including a brand new look at the update. It's looking like this season will be one of the biggest that Rare have ever released. Welcome to Ghost Flash, the only place to stay up to date with all the latest Sea of Thieves news as and when it comes out. And today is a huge one. It is a much bigger one than I was expecting. Out of the blue, we have a Sea of Thieves news episode released. And in it, they just start talking about Season 13, and it looks absolutely incredible. There's also some new changes coming and brand new outpost stock. So let's just get straight into it. What the hell have they announced today? Okay then, so kicking things off with the Burning Blade. Of course, this is a brand new world event coming to the game as part of Season 13, and it's one of the headlining features, due to Flameheart's return and a consequence from the return of the Damned adventure. We've now gotten some gameplay of the final finished Burning Blade, and it looks phenomenal. It looks so much better than I could have even possibly anticipated. The team have absolutely smashed it out of the park with the visuals, the aesthetics of the Burning Blade. It looks just how you'd imagine Flameheart's warship to be. This mighty galleon has 10 cannons, a giant flamethrower weapon on the front, and is sailed by obsidian skeletons, a brand new type of skeleton devoted to serving Captain Flameheart. As they previously mentioned, you can choose to sink this ship or pledge yourself to Flameheart and sail it in his name. If you choose to sink the ship, there's a brand new reward called the Blade of Souls, and this you can cash in for a handsome amount of gold, but it can also be used as a weapon, setting players on fire. As part of this brand new weapon/loot item, you're going to be able to sprint with it. And later on in the Sea of Thieves news episode, production director Drew Stevens revealed they're going to be bringing a change into Insiders that you can now sprint with smaller loot items. So the high value big loot items you still can't, you have that movement penalty, but the smaller items that are maybe worth a little bit less, they're seeing how it would feel if you could run with them, and they're very confident about this change, so it's looking like that might end up making its way into the game. So anyway, this sword is the first loot item that you can sprint with, to make it on par with other melee weapons like the sword and the throwing knives. If you choose to pledge yourself to Flameheart in the statue room, which again looks absolutely incredible, you'll be tasked with completing rituals in his name, unlocking the secrets of the ancients. Because there are brand new skeleton camps. These skeleton camps can be visited whether you're the crew of the Burning Blade or not, though if you're not, you should expect some fierce opposition, as the skeletons that have built these camps working in Flameheart's name are not going to be happy that you're there. Once you've conquered this threat or freely walked in, you'll descend into the Temples of the Ancients, which are underground beneath the Sea of Thieves. Here you'll have to solve various astral puzzles, unlocking the secrets of the Ancients by finding mysterious constellations in star maps. Of course, once you do this, you'll be rewarded handsomely with loot, and no doubt cosmetics and commendations and all the usual jazz. That's everything they said about Season 13, all of the new things. However, can we just take a moment to appreciate the visuals of these temples? How amazing do they look? These underground ancient temples, they look phenomenal. I cannot wait to attempt them. I can already see them being my favourite part of the update. They're incredibly beautiful. The environment team did an amazing job with them. And the star map in the ceiling, like a planetarium, is just so cool. This update is shaping up to be one of the biggest seasons we've ever gotten. They could have just left it at the Burning Blade, but having this skeleton camp aspect, which there are 6 around the world in various regions, is just awesome. It's incredibly cool. Sea of Thieves is back, ladies and gentlemen. This update is going to be fantastic. Now then, moving on to Pirate Emporium news, everyone's favourite topic at the moment. Drew Stevens gave an insight into some of the changes coming to it very soon. First, he gave a bit of background to the Emporium and explained obviously the importance of it, but mentioned that they've got updates coming soon to the browsing experience and the overall store front end, so you can expect to see sorting and filter systems coming in future updates to help you find the many cosmetics that there are in the Emporium now after many years of the Emporium being live. There's also a new ladder noise which recently made its way into the game. The audio department have been reviewing the sounds in Sea of Thieves ahead of the stealth update in Season 14 and have decided that it's too hard to hear boarders coming onto your boat, so when they grab the ladder there is now a new sound. This is already in the game, it went unnoticed in the patch notes, it wasn't in there for whatever reason, it wasn't written down, but it is in the game, so there is a distinct new sound when someone grabs hold of your ladder. There's also going to be a small update to the Bone Caller. This feature has been being used to discover tucking players. As they could do that, they could discover players which were using a hide mode. However, from next update, they won't be able to do this. If you're in their line of sight, then quickly escape it and tuck. They'll move over to the last spot they saw you in and patrol the area. They will no longer discover you if you're hiding. Again, a nice stealth change ahead of Season 14, definitely worth it. And finally, we have brand new outpost stock also coming. All usual stuff, very nice, some heavy swords, rapiers, tattoos, clothes, all the usual jazz. The final thing I want to mention before we wrap up this video is the Season 13 title screen has been revealed. Just like everything else in Season 13, it looks insanely cool. We have Captain Flameheart there, stood next to the Servant of the Flame. There's a Captain's Logbook from the Servants of the Flame Allegiance stuff, all that kind of jazz. Reaper's Power, his orb, he's holding the orb on the table, and it's quite cool, the design, how the war table, the map table is what he's looking at. He's waging war on the Sea of Thieves. Again, I love the whole vibe, I love the aesthetic, it's really ramping that Flameheart feeling up. It's that feeling of he's back, Flameheart has returned, and we should all be rather worried and scared. So it's going to be up to you when Season 13 releases on July 25th, whether you pledge your allegiance to the flame and sail the burning blade, or whether you sink it and go and attempt to find out the secrets of the ancients for yourself, stopping Flameheart from doing that. Anyways, that does just about bring us to the end of the video. As I say, Season 13 is going to be incredible. I really do suspect it'll turn out to be many players' favourite season and go down as one of Sea of Thieves' best updates. There is a ton of stuff coming with it, and we still have a ton of stuff to find out. Everything that we know so far is just a glimpse at the end of the day, and we'll have to wait until the official content update on the week of release, commencing Monday the 22nd of July. It's going to be an incredible update, and I can't wait to play it. Anyways, let me know what you think of all this down in the comments below. What feature are you most excited for in Season 13? Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy them, please do consider leaving a like. It really does help out the channel an absolute ton, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest Sea of Thieves news as and when it comes out. And while you're at it, why not hit the bell as well to never miss a single update. But anyways, apart from all that, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.